What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another Kata gold making video. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that I featured many years ago as well, but now it's super relevant in Cataclysm Classic. So before we dive into the specifics, big thank you for all the support on the complete gold guide for Cataclysm Classic. You guys have been absolutely amazing. The gold guide features the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to make a lot of gold in Cataclysm Classic. So if you don't have it yet, make sure to grab it using the link down below in the description. Now, what we're going to be talking about in today's video is Darkmoon Faire, and mainly one way of making gold with Darkmoon Faire. There is other ways that you can make gold as well if you like to fish, for instance, right? I hate fishing. But I do love collectible items, and that is the main focus, because basically what we want to do is we want to have a bunch of tunes, make a bunch of tunes as well, and we want to purchase these replica transmog items, because now in Cataclysm Classic you can actually transmog, and these sets right here are super desirable. Like, they sell like no tomorrow on retail. Wow, I made an absolute fortune selling these sets. They're really, really big. I mean, most of these are not going to be up on the auction house, but the ones that have been put up on the auction house have sold, as far as I've seen, between 20 and 40,000 gold. So they are extremely good. Now, how do you obtain these officially? Well, each piece is between 55 for the cheapest and 75 for the most expensive one of them. So that means that each tune can easily get a couple of pieces each. Now, there is actually, you have a possibility of getting like 145 on each character. Each Darkmoon Faire is really, really good. Now, the main way that I do this, and that like on a retail, we would just make a bunch of Death Knights, walk into Darkmoon Faire, do the quests to get enough tokens, and then purchase like a replica gear, and then just delete the Death Knight once you were done, right? Basically, what you want to do is, first of all, going into the Darkmoon Faire in your capital city, Stormwind for Alliance, you want to pick up the quest Darkmoon Faire, because that pretty much just takes you to Darkmoon Faire, where you get 5 Darkmoon prize tickets, the currency to purchase the transmog gear. So you want to hand that in, so you have 5 tickets. And then, of course, on your main tunes where you have professions, for instance, you want to do the profession quest. That's easy 20 tickets from profession quests, but we want to mainly focus on the artifacts. Artifacts are these quest items that you can purchase on your auction house. You can also make a lot of gold farming these. Keep that in mind, especially the PvP ones, the ones that you acquire in dungeons. Getting those can make you a lot of gold. You just got to make sure that you have the Darkmoon Adventurer's Guide on you, and then you can take a look at each one individually to see exactly how you obtain it. So, for instance, the Imbued Crystal drops from a bunch of different dungeons. So you can go and farm those as well if you want to. Some of them are very expensive, which I will show you guys in a second. So it would make more sense to farm those or not buy those at all and just focus on the cheapest ones. Now, I find it more value, depending on how many tunes you have, to just get one piece per tune. That tends to be the cheapest way to go at it. You pick up 5 tickets from the Welcome to Darkmoon Faire quest, and then you just need another, let's say 50 if you want the cheap parts from artifacts, which is relatively easy to get. So you just, basically, once you purchase the quest items, you got to click on them, accept the quest. This one gives you 10. It only cost, the thing is, I paid 42 gold in order to pick up this quest item. Now, delivering in this item will give me 41 gold and 64 silver and 10 tickets. So, I mean, for less than a gold, I just got 10 Darkmoon tickets. So some of these are really good, and it makes a lot of sense to purchase these. So you want to go ahead and purchase until you have 55 or 75. Make sure you go through the list and you find the cheapest ones. You hand in all the tickets. You can, by all means, there's other means and ways of getting tickets as well. like profession quests. You can do like the monthly quests. You can do the daily mini games to get tickets as well, so you don't have to spend any gold whatsoever. But it's usually more efficiently if you have some gold. It's worth the investment to purchase the artifacts on the auction house, hand them in, purchase the replica items, and sell those on the auction house. So Traders of Strategy, once again, really expensive at 50 gold. Ornate Weapon 350. That's not a lot of gold if you consider how much you can sell an artifact item for. Mysterious Grimoire 99, that's a no-brainer. Mysterious Egg 400 gold, no problem. Imbued Crystal, no problem. And then you're starting to take a look at the expensive one, the Captured Insignia, Banner of the Fallen Adventurer's Guide, very expensive ones, so I would definitely stay away from those and keep at it with the cheaper ones. So make sure you check out the prices on your realm of these items. I'm going to leave the Wowhead post, which is, by the way, like the retail Darkmoon Faire guide, but the name still stands, so you guys can take a look at it. And also take a look at the replica gear. So right now in my auction house, every item that was up has been bought out. So there's currently none up on the auction house. So these are items that people are really, really after. So lots of gold to be made on this. Now, I do got plenty of videos coming up on the YouTube channel for Cataclysm gold making. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure to do so. That way you'll be notified as soon as the video drops. Also, feel free to check out the complete gold guide with the link down below in the description. And with that being said, appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.